The Washington Commanders have an opportunity to do something they haven't done in 30 plus years. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Abdullah coming at you with another video for the channel, and welcome back. Today, I'm talking about something that in 33 years the Commanders haven't done, and that is win 11 games in a regular season. Right now, the Commanders are straight at 8-5. Before I get this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to the video. So yesterday was pretty big. The Lions beat the Packers in 34-31. Gutsy play call by Dan Campbell, going for and fourth and inches when Jared Goff literally went down. If that was college, he would have been down by contact, but they won the game, and that helps us. Right now, the Packers are 9-4, Commanders are at the 7th seed at 8-5, and Minnesota's at 10-2. The NFC North, man, they're stacked right now. But yeah, dude, the Commanders. I mean, last time they won 11 plus games in 1991, and I think that's when they won the Super Bowl that year, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a young fan, so last time that this team won a playoff game, I was like 2 years old. So, looking at the next couple of games for the Commanders, obviously they're on a bye week this week, which is we very much needed. But they have the Saints coming up, Marshawn Lattimore's Commander debut against his former team. Then they host Philly, then they host Atlanta, and then they play Dallas. In Dallas, hopefully they can get the revenge for what happened in FedEx Northwest Stadium a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, it would be ideal for it would be awesome for to just go on a crazy win streak, win all four of those games. Realistically, though, I think if the team really wants to make the playoffs, I think they have to win three. Maybe you can make it in two, but that's really playing with your luck there. I think they should beat the Saints. I mean, the Saints really have nothing to play for at this point. Their future is undecided. Philly, again, anytime we play Philly, it's always a close game, and like the team's ability to, even when Philly's at its like peak with Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and that Thursday night game, that we were in it until that fourth quarter, and then the defense completely folded, and Saquon just did what Saquon does. Atlanta game, I think we should win. Kirk Cousins coming back. I don't even know if Kirk Cousins is going to play that game because right now Atlanta's at 6-6, and they're the fourth seed, but I think Tampa's going to end up winning the division. I think maybe hopefully that game Michael Penix makes his starting debut because Atlanta's clearly hopefully going to be out of the playoff contention. And then Dallas, I mean Dallas right now I think is at they're 6-7 or 5-7. Again, like it's so weird because I know a lot of Cowboys fans want to lose just so they can get a higher draft pick. I heard a lot of them want Ashton Gentry, the running back from Boise State, who's having an amazing year. But I don't know. Jerry Jones has a way of just grabbing these Cowboys fans' attention and convince them that it's their year every year. So maybe they think if the Cowboys win out, they can make a run for that seventh seed. I don't think so. But yeah, man, the Commanders right now are at 7, and if the playoffs started today, they would play Philly. Playing in Philly, again, you can bring up the fact that it's a divisional game, so anything could happen. Playing them 3 times in a year would be crazy. But again, honestly, like I would prefer if for I feel like any team we could beat in the NFL any given Sunday. Obviously, you're playing like in Detroit, that's difficult. Playing in Philadelphia, a hostile environment. I really prefer to be that fifth seed where we could play Atlanta or Tampa Bay, and I think it's going to be Tampa. I know Tampa destroyed us week 1, but that was Jan Jones' first game as a NFL quarterback. I think it will be totally different now. That third seed Seattle that they have it right now, and they would play Green Bay. I wouldn't mind playing Seattle. Playing in Seattle, that's another just like Philadelphia. It's hard to win that stadium, but again, I think we have a better team than them. I just think playing Detroit or Philly, that's the big dogs of the NFC. But outside of that, I think we have a good chance. Obviously, we have a good chance against any team, but Seattle, Atlanta is what I'm really looking at. Minnesota right now at 10-2, they're the fifth seed, and they're going to play the fourth seed. I don't know if that's going to change much. Again, these next 4 weeks is really going to decide a lot about the seeding in these playoffs. But again, it really comes down to the fact that can the Commanders they control their own destiny. Right now, they're 8-5. If they win out, they'll be 12-5, which would be insane. I mean, again, 1991, the last time this team won 11 games. The Lions broke that. They were the only outside the Commanders were the only team to not win 11 plus, and they broke that last year. And they won the NFC Championship. So it's crazy. Dan Quinn's first year, this whole new culture, this whole new regime. Obviously, the goal is to win a Super Bowl every year for an organization, but the fact that you can win a playoff game, the last time they won a playoff game, I was 2 years old, 2005, like that's an achievement in itself. So the Commanders, if I were to say if I was a betting man, I think they finish 11-6. They go 3-1. The game that I see us losing to is that Philly game because Philly again, like they're just too OP. I mean, Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, Cooper DeJean, they just went to Baltimore and beat them in Baltimore. Quavion Mitchell, I mean, their team is really stacked. Um, Howie Roseman. and his crew really developed the roster. And I hate to say it, but I don't know if I still think Detroit's better, well coached. But Philly, man, I really could see them. They could maybe Saquon was that missing piece, and they win the Super Bowl this year. I don't know. Hopefully not. But for the Commanders, man, they have an opportunity to do something they haven't done in 33 years, and that is win 11 plus games. And I don't see them going 4-0 this 4 game stretch. I see us going 3-1. Obviously, the worst case scenario, we lose out and we go 8-9. That's the worst thing because not only you miss the playoffs, but you also get a mid-draft pick. But again, coming to the season, the line was at 6.5 when it came to the Commanders' wins and losses. So a lot to be happy about, but we want to see this team close out and win a playoff game, ideally. Maybe move up from the 7th seed, go to the 6th seed, or maybe somehow go to that 5th seed. I think winning the division is out of reach. I mean, again, Philly already beat us once, and they're playing Carolina this week, and I really don't think they're losing again, even against us. I think they're going to beat us again. But we'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the Commanders and their chances of going to the playoffs. Are they going to the playoffs? What's their record at the end of the season, this 4 game stretch? They are on a bye week, so Marshawn Lattimore will be back. That'll be exciting. But with that being said, guys, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I like to push out as much fire content out as possible. Again, balancing this with DMV Sports Zone. Appreciate the support. The Commanders, man, 8-5, potentially could be 12-5. That's insane. Really insane. That being said, have the Commanders. I'm out. Peace.